Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going on a little hike today. I want to go stop at a dispensary, and I'm going to stop at IHOP afterwards. And I thought it would be fun to do a live stream while I walk. I like doing live streams while going on hikes. And it's a way for me to make some content. I know I haven't had any videos or live streams in a while. 2 days ago I did a live stream. I had a little bit too much to drink yesterday, feeling a little nauseous. So bear with me, I might pause a little bit. I think I'll be okay once I stop at a gas station to get some coffee. Hopefully that fixed my stomach up. It's 70 degrees, feels more like 90, 80 something. It's humid. I shouldn't have worn this jacket. Today's topic is a lot of people don't care anymore. I feel like a lot of people don't care anymore. You know, a lot of people are just doing their daily routines, going to work, going home, just following instructions. I hate walking down this road. That's the only thing I don't like about walking. I already said this already. I don't like walking on this road because there's so many cars come down here. But it is what it is. Let's just hope that no one hits me. Morning, everyone. Whew, it's hot as hell out here. Humid as hell. Hope you're all doing good today. But let's get to the topic. The topic today is a lot of people don't care anymore. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how people are so docile and comfortable, man. It's like this world is really falling apart in real time. And there's so many of us just going about our day like nothing's going on. And it's very alarming. It's very alarming in my opinion. It's like people are not doing anything and changing the way they're moving. I think people are just, they don't care. I think a lot of us feel as if the government doesn't care about us. Our jobs don't care about us. You know, we're all just following the herd. Hey, Jimi Hendrix. I love Jimi Hendrix. But many of our forefathers have told us that, told us of all the trials and tribulations they went through. They wanted a better world for all of us. And it just feels like we have completely dropped the ball as a society, as a people. And I mean, as a black man, you know, I could speak for like my people. You know, many people, black people nowadays, kind of will like believe that racism doesn't exist. A lot of people just want to believe that. Oh man, there's a dead rabbit here. Y'all don't need to see that, but I don't know, man. I don't really have any words to say, man. I just think that everybody is just so, I don't know, bro. You know, it's like everybody's just so weak. You know, nobody's doing anything. I saw it's mind-boggling to me. It's like, what the hell are we all doing? No one's cares. It's like, what the fuck, bro? You know, and it's making me feel crazy. Roll up. That's what I'm about to do. I'm going to the dispensary right now. I'm about to roll up. Need a smoke. You know, it's hard for me to stay sober when I'm seeing so much wickedness in the world, man. It's hard for me to stay positive when there's so much cruelty and corruption. You know, we got this guy, Donald Trump, just basically shitting on America. And it's like, you still got people supporting this guy. You still got people out here defending this guy. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, do you feel like the world doesn't make sense anymore? This shit doesn't make sense. Like, I can't believe we live in this world, man. This shit doesn't make any sense at all. None of this makes any sense. You know, and it frustrates me because no one's asking questions. No one is getting alarmed. No one's getting, like, you know, there's no urgency. Everybody's just slowly moving along, slowly doing the same thing every day. You know, and it amazes me that people still could be racist in this day and age. People still could be racist towards each other in this day and age. It's like, bro, you all are some animals. Like, you don't get it, bro. We're being exploited and used and enslaved as a human species by the 1% of the world. But, you know, how people behave is like, you know, like, I don't think people really care. Join the army, brother, so you can see little things about the world. I tried joining the army. They rejected me because I had a misdemeanor charge. I had a possession of marijuana and drug what do you call it? I don't know how to say that word. I had a pipe on me, so. I don't know, man. It just feels like we live in a really, really fucked up world. God, I wish they had a sidewalk here. I hate walking on the side of the road. It took me a lot to come outside today. Was the arty log dance? How you doing? Woo, it's hot as hell out here, man. It's so hot that it's hard for me to even think. Yeah, I was supposed to go to work yesterday. I just called off. I put in my vacation time, sick time. And it's like, I hate how I feel guilty about taking a day off work. It's like they really are programming us to be slaves, man. And it's weird because I have to catch myself when I start feeling like guilty for taking PTO time. You know, I work a lot. I work like 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. Sometimes, not all the time. And my company, my job, they gave a promotion to someone else who doesn't do what I do. I'm a backup lead, and I was trying to become a lead, and then they gave the job to someone who doesn't do that work, and that kind of discouraged me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna try that hard to prove myself to people who don't respect me. You know, I had someone I had a lot of feelings for, that I was in love with, just get up and walk away, go to a different place. Didn't give me any closure. Disrespected me the last 2 weeks they were there. This world is weird, bro. This is a really weird world we live in. Sorry, I'm just trying to still feeling a little nauseous. I had a lot to drink yesterday and I still feel kind of nauseous. Trying to not puke. They said it's supposed to rain today. I don't see any rain. Man, I wish they put a sidewalk over here. I hate walking on the road. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. This is where I'm walking right now. So I hate how they don't have a sidewalk here. So I'm trying to do three things at once right now. Try to focus on the cars coming at me. I'm trying to talk to you guys. I'm trying not to puke. I don't know, man. It just feels like, what is going on, bro? Like, I don't have no idea what's happening. And it's like this fear I have that people really don't get how bad the world's about to get. You know, I think people really don't understand how bad this world is about to get. Like, it's literally the dollar is crashing. This war with Iran, it's not just a light deal, bro. Like, this is not good. Like, this is not good, man. Like, oil prices are going up, food prices are going up. Rent is out of control. And people over here trying to compete at these jobs instead of respecting each other and loving each other and working with each other and trying to create a bond. It's like people are still out here trying to compete. People are still out here trying to outdo each other. It's like, for what? For who? Who are you trying to impress? The people you're trying to impress don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your kids. They don't give a damn about your family. And you over here at these jobs trying to work your ass off to prove something to these people. They don't care about you. You should be proving something to your own friends, your family, you know, your community. But like I said, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit anymore. That's why I just stay away from people, because I care. I do care. And it's sad to see the world be like this, man. It's really sad to see the way the world is going. Get some water real quick. I'm thirsty. Hopefully you're all doing good. What the hell is all this? It's like greasy. What the hell? Do you guys feel like you're completely alone? Like this world is dying around us? I just have this bad feeling that something bad is about to happen. You know, I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. I think a lot of people feel the same way. That's why people are just hunkering down and losing themselves in their hobbies, like video games, like, you know, social media, like their jobs, because they really deep down know that they don't have no control of what's coming. There's a flood that's coming, and it's gonna wash a lot of us away, man. And I think everyone can feel it. There's a tension in the air. There's this eeriness. There's something wrong, you know? And I mean, it's obvious to me. I mean, we're watching literally a mass murder go on in Gaza, and we're all talking about the football game. And you don't think we're gonna have any punishment? You think those people, those Palestinians, deserve to die like that? And we get to sit here and chill? I'm telling y'all, you guys gotta wake up, man. I'm telling y'all, like, that's why I can't be positive with you people. You know, I love you, but you guys have to understand, this shit ain't funny no more. This ain't a game no more. This ain't no positive, oh, we gotta be positive. Positive about what? See, that's the problem with a lot of us, that we wanna be positive. And then it makes people like me feel like I can't speak my mind because, oh, you're being a drag. Oh, you're being negative. It's like, bro, we gotta start talking realistically here. You know, we gotta keep it a buck, you know, after a while. It's like, I'm tired of bullshitting around. You know, I feel sick to my stomach that we're sitting here playing around when there's little kids starving to death in Gaza. You know, I've seen all these people walking around with their nice clothes, with their little clipboards, calling themselves businessmen and all this, like they're really civilized. These people are not civilized. They're comfortable. They're allowed to be civilized. They're allowed to pretend. They're allowed to be part of the illusion. But I'm looking at it like, you guys have no idea that you're all going to be on the chopping block. You have no idea that you're all going to be, that these people that rule this world they don't care about you or your families. They don't care about your savings account. They don't care about you. And I'm sitting here feeling for people. I'm sitting here like worried for people. And it's like, people hate people like me. People always attack people like me. People always backstab people like me. People always betray people like me. But they'll worship those who literally don't give a fuck about them. You know, there's some chick I know, right? She was always saying how she's a Christian and all that. She's always, and, you know, I'm not a big Christian, but she kind of, you know, she influenced me into kind of studying Christianity. And, you know, I used to talk about the Bible to her all the time. I sent her videos about, you know, Bible verses. And I was talking about how I study, like the things I've studied from the Bible, you know. And it's just like, she's like, there's this other guy who doesn't respect her, mocked her religion, brushed up against her breast, and where I almost decked this dude in the mouth. You know? And I told her, like, this is a piece of shit. Just to find out that she ended up sleeping with him. Because this is the type of people that we're dealing with, man. They want to be dominated. They want to have someone control them. They want someone to strangle them. They like that. They think that's strength. Then let them do it. Let them do it. Don't shed no tears for these people. Let them go. They want to have fun. They think this shit is a game. I see the truth. I see what's going on. I think about those little girls and those boys, Palestinian boys and girls that are starving to death. I think about the men and women and the Palestinian men and women that are dying. I think about the innocent people in these third world nations that are being forgotten while we sitting here talking about our house, our mortgage, our positions, how we're the best at our jobs. Like that means a fucking thing. You know? It's just like, I look around, I'm like, you all are some silly ass motherfuckers, man. Y'all are some silly ass motherfuckers. That's why they do what they do. That's why the Epstein class do what they do. The Epstein class, they literally told you all. They told you all what they're doing. They release the fucking files and show the world what the fuck they're doing. And look at all of you. Doing nothing. Just chilling. That's why what's coming to you, don't beg for mercy. Don't beg for mercy. Ain't gonna be no mercy. Ain't gonna be no mercy. Ain't gonna be no mercy. What's coming to this country ain't gonna be no mercy. When things start getting dark, and when the power grids get shut off, when food ain't and water ain't around, when the government's completely gone, don't be asking, oh, what's happening? Don't start crying. Y'all didn't care when people were dying. Don't start crying now. You know, and it's like, I don't like being negative. I don't like being angry, but I am angry. It's disgusting to see innocent people suffer. It's disgusting to see families get destroyed. It's disgusting to see children suffer. And all you freaks just sitting back acting like this doesn't matter. Like this is all some TV show or something. It's like people don't even pay attention as if it's like a scary movie. Oh, I don't watch that. It's too scary. Motherfucker, this is real life. You're a grown-ass adult. Don't you have kids? Nah, but I've talked to some people who said they got married to some dudes that they think are pedophiles. And I'm sitting here thinking like, motherfucker, are you crazy? I think he might be looking at my daughter, but I'm married to him still. Because he has a house and he could pay the mortgage. I don't care he might be a pedophile. I don't care my daughter might be at risk. Bro. And we sitting here feeling like we lost something. We sitting here feeling like we need people. I'm telling you, these people are wicked, man. These people out here are gross. That's why I walk alone. I'm wearing these sunglasses, and while I'm walking down the street, I can tell you, everybody's staring at me like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And I'm thinking, you all need to look at yourselves in the mirror. Stop looking at me. Wondering what I'm doing. Everybody saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm walking. I'm not driving. I don't have a car. I'm walking. It's okay to see people walk. You know, but these are the things. These zombies, anything that goes against the norm, anything that goes against their plan, they get uncomfortable. So I guess they're comfortable about kids getting murdered, getting molested, getting eaten by presidents and politicians. They're comfortable with that. So I guess they accept it. I guess they think that this is okay. So I guess, ladies and gentlemen, we live in the modern Roman Empire. There's literally, this is the Roman Empire before it falls. These people are they're literally telling you how wicked they are. And it's like, okay, okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh boy. He was playing. There's like an airstrip over there. It's kind of cool. I love planes. But I'm telling y'all, man, there's a part of me that's like, I want people to wake the fuck up. And then there's another part of me telling myself like, nigga, get your life together and get away from these people. Like straight up. There's a part of me telling myself like, nigga, let these people go. They're fucked. They're cowards. They're not gonna fight. They're content. They've been brainwashed since elementary school, middle school, high school. To follow orders. They don't think for themselves. Because it's too hard to create your own thoughts. It's too hard to create your own perspective. It's too hard to create your own reality. So you'd rather be indoctrinated into a cult. That's why you saw so many people support Donald Trump. And if you like Donald Trump, fuck off. I have no fucking pity for you. If you like Donald Trump, fuck off. You're a fucking piece of shit. Anyone who likes Donald Trump, I have no fucking empathy for you, and I don't want to hear nothing from you. You are like the dumbest motherfuckers, man. And now you hear a lot of these Trump supporters saying, oh, that's not what I voted for. Motherfucker, what did you vote for? What did you vote for? Racism? Misogyny? Fear? So we all have to go through the shit that your little brain is going through. Do we have to all go through what your little brain is going through? Man, I'm tired of being nice to these motherfuckers, bro. Because they're not nice to us. They don't respect us. Shit, they don't give a fuck about kids. Why are you being nice to some motherfuckers who don't care about kids? They can see the Epstein files through their own damn eyes. And none of them shook. None of them are like, what the fuck? No one cares. Man, I was on Facebook, and there's some racist post, the guy come up talking about lynching black people on Facebook. You look at the comments, it's all these white people who are in support of it. And these look like regular people. These look like regular people with kids and a family. Some of them have Jesus as Lord under their name, and they're supporting lynching black people. So don't look at these people like they're normal, bro. These people are freaks. That's why I walk alone. Because I walk with God. And not Jesus Christ, not man's God, not Christianity. I walk with God. The Son, the Force, this Holy Spirit. God tells you the truth. You don't need God, the Bible's version. And then some of this stuff in the Bible is so obvious, like the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not kill. Well, duh. Do you really need a Bible to know that? Honor thy neighbor. You need a Bible to know that? So you need a Bible just to learn about how to be a decent human being. This world's sick, bro. Let me get across the street before I get hit. You know, and then people tell you shouldn't get mad. You know, you shouldn't get so angry about things. You know, try to be happy. Try to find the good in the world. What good? The water supply is being taken up by data centers. Children are being sex trafficked. The president of the United States is an open racist, idiot. A lot of Americans supported him. So now I'm looking around like, I can't even trust. I cannot trust you people. Say you support Donald Trump. I'm like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. There's no debating this. There's no argument. You're a fucking idiot. Period. You're a fucking idiot if you support Donald Trump. Or if you have supported Donald Trump. You know, and I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, what are you guys going to do when a really serious, intelligent villain shows up? What are you guys going to do when a Lex Luthor shows up? What are you guys going to do when someone who's really witty and really smart shows up to take over? If you can't beat or look past this guy, Donald Trump, if you can't look at him and say, this guy's a retarded ass motherfucker. What are you guys going to do? Nothing. Like you're doing now. Nothing. Like you're doing now. Nothing. Because you're all a bunch of zoo animals. That's why they're not afraid of us. That's why they know, hey, we have nothing to worry about. These people will be our slaves to the day they die. But that's the thing about me, man. I ain't no slave, and I ain't gonna go out like that, dog. I ain't gonna go out like that, dog. I'll die on my own 2 feet, being myself. I don't care. And I always thank God that I was homeschooled. I always thank God I went to school like later on when I was like in 5th grade. I'm so glad I had time to learn about myself, learn about the truth. My father taught me about black history, real black history. Taught me about the Carthaginians, Egypt, the Moors who took over Spain, the Moors who took over Sicily. Taught us about how black people actually have a prideful history. We're not just a bunch of slaves, a bunch of gangbangers. Let me go get some coffee real quick. You can always see, like, that's another thing. You get around these biobots, they start tweaking out. They're almost like, what, huh, what's going, what, why is he talking, what's he talking about, oh my God, But y'all can look at Donald Trump every day like that's normal. They look at me like I'm crazy, but they look at Donald Trump like, this guy's normal, he's the president. So y'all, people keep on staring. I don't get it. Give me a second. I don't need that. That's later. Yeah.
Just a coffee?
Yeah.
Cheese?
What are you?
Okay. Has one sausage.
Oh, 2 cheese and 1 sausage?
Yeah. Smell it or?
What?
Oh, that's okay.
$14.
Thank you so much. You have a good day. Fuck, I can't stand being in a line around people. It's like I can't breathe. It's just like something. I swear, I'm not from this planet. You know, I don't feel like I don't relate to people. Like I literally get like I have like human phobia. You know, I think that's a new thing that I'm gonna start. I have human phobia, people phobia. Like when I get around people, I start just getting like, oh, I can't breathe. Like it's just like, ugh. You know, it's like I don't like people. I don't like being around people. That's why I don't like going to work. You know, work is not hard for me. I could bust my ass. It's just the people that I have to work with that are like, I can't stand this. You know? Like, I can't stand being around people. You know, all these people are so fake. So brainwashed. So docile. I get across the street. Man, I hate humidity. God, I can't stand humidity. It's like I don't mind the heat, but I hate humidity. But at least we don't have that forest fire smoke. I had to walk through that. Shit smelled. That didn't smell like forest fire. That smelled like chemicals. These people that rule the world, man, they want to kill us, man. Like, we really are expendable. I don't know, man. It's sad because I thought that this life was way more beautiful when I was younger. I had such expectations for this life, man. I thought this world was going to be such a beautiful world. I thought that I was going to find so many friends. You know, I thought I'll find a beautiful girl, a beautiful woman someday I can marry. You know, and I just feel like, man, all this is over. It's just illusion. It's a mirage. You know, maybe it was real back then, but it ain't real now, man. Like, all of this is just a mirage. It's all just one big lie. And it's depressing. It's like, it's hard for me to be happy about this world, man. And that's what makes me sad, is that people don't see how I feel. They don't get it. It's like, people, all they can say is, oh, you're being negative. Oh, you're just, you should find something to do. Keep your mind off of things. It's like, dude, you're telling me to find something to do when my house is on fire. It's like our house is on fire, and you're like, hey, find something else to think about. Don't think about how your house is burning down. Man, it's so hot out here. Sorry, y'all. I'm just like, it's way too hot. I'm gonna take this jacket off. I'm gonna find somewhere I could post this phone up and I could take this jacket off. I'm like boiling up right now. Maybe that's why I'm pissed off. Maybe that's why I'm really pissed off. You know, I feel like when I make these live streams, it's like a SOS. It's like, is there anyone out there? Hello? Is anyone alive? I make, you know those like scary apocalyptic movies where they got that little radio and they're like on the walkie saying, hello, is anyone out there? Hello? Hello? That's what I feel like I'm doing. Because it just feels like, where is everybody? Hello? Is everybody alive? What the fuck is going on? And people think they're alive by just doing their jobs, getting up every day and going back to work. That's what they think being alive is. Being told what to do. We're in a weird world, man. We're in a really weird ass world. Like, I don't know what this is, dog. Give me a second. I'm taking the jacket off. Fucking hot as hell. Thank goodness it's not raining. Ugh. I don't let this fall down. You gonna stay? You gonna stay? Okay. Whew. Man, I'm gonna stop at that dispensary first. Cause I love to smoke. I love smoking. Cause that's the only thing that gives me some sort of peace in this world. It's like when I'm sober, I get like depressed. Oh, of course, here comes a car. He's taking his hoodie off. It's like, are you gonna go or what? What are you like slowly coming out for? I don't know why. Everybody's like so slow. I don't know, man. Let me go before this person acts like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like soaking wet right now from sweat. Jesus. My back is all sweaty. Oh my God. At least it's kind of cold. It helps me be kind of cool. It's so hot outside. But I feel like I'm like some days like the last man on earth. You know, and I know a lot of you feel the same way too. I know there's a lot of us out here. I wouldn't say a lot, actually. I know there's a few of us out here who feel like they're the last man on earth. You know, a last woman on earth. Because these people are not real. They're not human. They're just like, they're literally like robots. Like, I'll be around people and I don't feel like I'm around humans. I feel like I'm around like, you know, like C-3POs. Like, they speak English, they walk, they do work, but they don't feel human. They feel like AI. And that's why everybody's like afraid of AI. I'm like, AI is already here. People are AI. People are artificial intelligence. Give me a sec. Let's get going. I really want to get to that dispensary. And anybody who has a complaint about, oh, you smoke weed, shut the fuck up. I can't stand people always whining about people smoke weed. Why don't you worry about Epstein instead of a stoner? This is so weird to me. It's like, and you got like alcoholics and shit. How many people got in a car accident smoking weed? You got all these collisions and you know, automobile deaths because of alcohol, but you're all whining about weed. Where the fuck is my cigarettes? Did I drop them? I think I might have dropped my cigarettes. It's probably a good thing. Probably God's way of saying, you don't need that. It is what it is. Let's go. I don't need to smoke cigarettes anyway. That shit's trash. Shit's just poison. It's just like whenever I have coffee, I like smoking a cigarette. But it is what it is. I'm be okay. Thought I brought them. It must have dropped when I was walking. Maybe it's in my coat. Nah. Alright, let's go. This coffee definitely helped my stomach. I was feeling nauseous earlier. This coffee has kind of helped me feel a little better. I don't know, bro. I just feel like this world is coming to an end, and it's sad because, you know, no, it's like I thought it'll be more of a fight. You know, I thought we'll actually put up more of a fight. It's just sad to see it just go down, like, just so willingly. It's just like how people are just gonna give up so willingly. Like there's no pushback. And I see it with people I go to at work. You know, I see it in my family. You know, I see it in when I get in, you know, when I try to build relationships, you know, with a significant other. So if you look at these people's eyes, you can see that they're gone. It's really like the Walking Dead out here, man. Like these people are gone. You know, and that's why so many young people are getting depressed, because they feel like there's no real adults running the show. It's like, I mean, one of the you know, the people who rule this planet are like a bunch of pedophiles, and then their parents seem like they don't give a shit. Their parents over here trying to compete with them. You know, you got these the moms trying to act like they're the teenager little girls instead of raising their daughters to be good women. They're over here trying to compete with their own daughters, trying to look all cute and shit, trying to put on yoga pants and shit, trying to look like they're like, I'm still a teenager. You got grown ass men out here trying to be acting like young boys. And, you know, that's another thing. All these old dudes chasing these young girls around. It's like, bro, why don't you go after someone your age? It's just weird to me that some older guy in his 40s and 50s is going after girls like in their teens or in their early 20s. What do you have in common with them? Why don't you leave that for the guys that are their age? This world's sick, man. We live in a sick world. You get across the street. I'm just trying to keep myself going, man, as best as I can. Because some days it feels like, what's the point, you know? Like, what's the point of even getting up? What's the point of even trying to live? You know, like I said before, man, you know, I would never kill myself, but honestly, the way this world is, man, if I had died, I would not, if I was gonna die, I would not even be that sad. I'd be like, well, finally, I can leave this crazy shit behind. You know, I would never take my own life, but I'm not afraid to go. This shit is over. This world is done, dude. Everything's so polluted. Everything's so backwards and corrupted. The most wicked of people are running the world, and it's just disgusting. You know, it's disgusting to see someone like Donald Trump as our president of the United States. This is disgusting. And I've talked to people that I care about, and they said, oh yeah, I voted for him. And, you know, I voted for him because Kamala. It's like, bro, Kamala acts like an adult, a normal human being. You voted for this guy? For what? Oh, he was gonna bring jobs back. He was gonna stop the illegals. Like, you are a fucking idiot. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's the illegals, not the corporations that are fucking you over. Who do you think is letting these illegals come over here? You think if they wanted to, they could ban and make a sure shit with all these drones and shit? I always thought, yeah, you could stop it with just having drones flying around. No, but they don't want to stop it. They want slave labor. And you all acting like, oh, they're taking our job. No, the elites don't want to pay you. Taking your job. They don't want to pay you shit. They don't want to give you anything. That's why now they're moving on to AI. Because they don't want to take care of their people. I don't know, man. I kind of just want to be alone for a minute. I'm going to end this live. I said all I could really say today. You know, I know this is not really the most uplifting live stream, but I just had to let that off my chest. And I know I've kind of been repeating myself, but I mean, this is how I feel, man. I really feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's starting to affect me. Like, I'm starting to feel like I'm being affected. Like, my mind is starting to become numb. There's like this numbness. There's like a pandemic of numbness that's spreading. And it's just like, I'm feeling like I'm becoming numb too. That's why I just want to stay by myself, because this world's sick. You know, I really just want to stay by myself. You know, I care about you guys that are really out here and you're aware of the wickedness. I care about you people who really want the world to be better, you know. And I wish you guys the best. You know, I wish you guys the best, man. Because what's coming is going to be something else, man. I don't know what's going to happen, but something bad is about to happen. You know, and I really hope you guys are ready. I mean, you know, I hope you guys are ready for what's coming. You know, these people that run the world don't give a damn about us. Something really bad is about to show up, and we need to get ready. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna finish my walk, finish my coffee. I love all of you. Don't let this wicked world change your pure heart. You know, just be strong. You know, and if death comes upon us, face it with honor, like the samurai. You know, we gotta live, man, for what it is, for what it's worth. We still gotta try to live. So, I wish you guys a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. Until next time, I love you all. Peace and out.